just very much a mindset thing of making sure that when I get these kind of marks, I can deal with them better than I did last time.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another REFSIX weekly vlog. Today is Tuesday, and we don't have a midweek game, so that means that we're doing the usual training in terms of legs on a Monday, push on a Tuesday, run on a Wednesday, pull on a Thursday, speed session on a Friday. But I think the plan is going to change up just a little bit, but I haven't quite decided what yet. But stay tuned for that. Obviously, if you want any fitness tips, hit the link in our description. It takes you to the REFSIX Fit in 6, where we help you get fit for the fitness test in 6 weeks, as well as an in-season training plan. This Saturday, I have Dover on the line. I don't think we're being assessed yet, but we're moving on. We're hoping that we're not going to be propping up the bottom anymore because I'm getting a bad back from carrying the bottom of the bandings at the moment because it's not going too well. But like I said, it's Tuesday, no midweek game. We can fully prepare for Saturday because I've got through this period of not knowing. And I'm very much looking forward to Saturday. It's a long drive. It's a new ground. I've never been there before, but I've done Dover. And I think it's against Farnborough. I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, let's get this finish off this week of training, and I will probably catch you for the week. And if not, I will catch you on match day. See you then.
Good morning, everyone. So it is match day. It is 9 a.m. Now, I only have now 2 and a bit hours before I've got to meet the referee. So I'm meeting the referee at 11:15 because it's going to take us 2 hours to get to Dover today, or just over 2 hours. So we're being observed. We've got a lot to do. Having an early pre-match, but I'm going to have a big pre-match, and hopefully it gets me through, as well as sort of my usual stuff of gels. So time for a quick pre-match walk while the weather looks like it's not raining, and then we'll have to pack the kit bag and get stuff ready to go. So, but I'm very much looking forward to it. New ground, one new team. I've done Dover, first game of the season on the line, and another assessment on the line. So hopefully we can pick up a decent mark, because at the moment it's been very much below average. But you know, today is time to turn the tides. Let's get this going.
I haven't had pre-match yet, but I'm going to have that in a minute. So I have got my tracksuit ready. I'm not in tracksuit yet. But this is the kit that we'll bring today for a National League line at Dover. Starting off with the usual 2 match tops, the new match top, the old match top, 2 pairs of shorts, under shorts, under shirt, warm-up stuff, 2 pairs of socks. So we do have the Mighty True socks and we do have the Nikes. Actually, I like the new material on the new Nikes, I won't lie. The old ones are pretty rubbish, but I am a big fan of the True socks, as always. Wash kit, boots, towel. Dirty washing bag. This is the last thing I always forget, I keep putting it in, but water bottle, and we have strawberry and lime, I believe it is, hydration tablets today. Lovely stuff. Box of tricks with all my stuff, pressure gauge, hairbands, whatever these are, IKEA pencils, where do you think I got these from? Spare watch, my whistle, blister plasters, more hairbands because my hair's getting long, spare whistles, red and yellow cards because I'm going to have to take a full match record, as well as my watch with REFSIX on. Anything else? Spare flags just in case, because I've been told to bring them now, and my sort of like, I don't really know what we want to call this, some sort of weird folder with all my stuff for the season, like match returns, like referee copy, you know, this crime sheet just in case the referee forgets it. So that is all the stuff. I'm going to pack this up and then have pre-match. Okay, so welcome to pre-match. I've been lucky enough that my parents, my mum and my dad, have made brunch today, so I've jumped in on it, and it's a great one. So because it's an early pre-match, I'm looking to eat as much as humanly possible for the game at 3 o'clock. So we've got hash browns, so full English basically, so if anyone that doesn't know what that is, hash browns, mushrooms, bacon, 2 sausages, scrambled egg, beans, I'm ready for you Americans to comment on this, and scrambled eggs. 2 bits of toast as well, actually toast, not bread, because my parents aren't as lazy as me. So it's a great pre-match meal. I know it's a lot of food, and I know a lot of people don't like eating this much, but like I said, kickoff's not for another 5.5 hours, or 4.5 hours. So I need to eat as much as I can because the chances are I won't eat again. So I'm going to eat this up, get changed. My pre-match playlist is here for anyone that wants to listen to it on towards their games, follow us on Spotify, and yes, I'm going to get changed and go. So you'll probably see me at the ground next. So, it's taken us forever to get back, and I'm at the meeting point where I met the referee today. So, good game, hot takes. I was bench side and being observed, so hopefully that means I pick up a few more marks in the debrief tomorrow, because, you know, then you have to deal with the benches. And what I did is, during an injury, I ran up the line to make sure that I make sure no players and stuff. So hopefully the assessor picks up on that, which would be nice. Really enjoyed working with the referee today. He's a Sussex lad, been around for quite a while. I'm only young, so pretty youngish. So I really enjoyed going out with him. He gave me a lot of empowerment. Obviously, it's great because we've spent the last 5 hours. We've spent 5 hours in the car today together, and an hour and a half at the game, and an hour before, and we were running late anyway. So it was good to go out of him. Easy to talk to. Loves learning. Like, he loves refereeing. I love learning from him as well, just about what it's like at the next level in terms of, you know, commitment and expectation and stuff. And he's a very down-to-earth referee. Really enjoyed working with him, and he made the game today look effortless. The only way I would describe it today, is an easy way of putting it, is he made an easy it was gritty. It was horrible. It was gritty. Farnborough were bottom of the table, Dover near the top, and it was 1-1. The only way I would describe it is he doesn't drop his standards to the game. So the game was rubbish. It was gritty. It was horrible. It wasn't a great game of football. So if you're a football purist, I would not watch the Dover versus Farnborough highlights. But he doesn't drop his standards. Had to give 2 penalties, only 1 yellow card, but doesn't drop his standards at all. Like, if the game is rubbish, if the game is here, he is still here at his standard, and that is really hard to do. It's something that, you know, I think sometimes, I can't be arsed. No, the game is not beneath me, but, you know, you sort of drop your standards to the level of the game, and he keeps us up here, which is really good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well in the observation tomorrow, the debrief, and I'm having that about 10 a.m. So the plan is to go home tonight, have some food, because there was no post-match, which is unfortunate, but the setup was actually really nice at Dover. So I'm going to go home, have some food. I'm going to go for a recovery run tomorrow, because I have picked up a game on Tuesday night now, so that's long. I'm at South Park versus Walton and Hersham, so that's long, but, you know, it is what it is. So we're going to go recover tomorrow, and then a speed session Monday, but I'll catch you after the debrief, because I'm going to go through the debrief, and then I am going to take you through the recovery session, and then hopefully through the assessment. So fingers crossed we're not at the bottom, because at the moment we're getting a bad back from propping up every other assistant at the moment, because we're not having a very good season. Well, we are having a good season, but I'm rambling on now. We are having a good season, but just not mark-wise. So, really enjoyed today. I'm going to go home and chill out, because it has been a long day. The time is currently 7:20, and I left the house at 11:15. So I've been out 8 hours. So yeah, not great, but I've still got another little bit of a trip home, probably another half hour. But yeah, so far so good. Enjoyed the day.
Right, the time is 10:20. Debrief is done. The Observer slash the Observer said that it was a messy game. We held our standards, which is great. He said that Steve used his experience really well, which obviously I said yesterday because I thought that was true. For me, no comments, no negative comments. Obviously, some good comments. He asked why I didn't move up with the goal, and I said because it was a goal line decision, and I wanted everyone to look and see that I was on the goal line. And he said, "Yeah, I appreciate that." He also said that there was a head injury, and he said it was good that I ran up to the halfway line to deal with the benches to make sure everyone was calm and the water break, managing that. So very good. So 1 free kick given, no offsides actually given, but he said a few good tight offsides. So that is good. Hopefully it goes well. So for the rest of the day, it is Sunday now. I am ready to go for a run. The weather is grim, but if Red is watching this, he knows that I am a man of comfort in terms of I will go for the run, but it'll be in the gym, but it's absolutely peeing down with rain. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to do the run in the rain. But that is it. So I will speak to you again when the report comes through, because all it's going to be now is recovery and prepare for Tuesday. But you won't hear anything about Tuesday's game until next week's vlog. So I'll catch you when the report comes in, which I'm hoping is going to be tomorrow because he said that he wants to get it done before our games on Tuesday. So I'll see you then. Hello everyone. So it is time to go through the observation now that we've got it through. Nice and simple. First things first, I'm just going to go through my stats. So as you can see, I ran just under 4K, which isn't really ideal. I don't know why at the moment. I just seem to not be doing very much distance on the line. I've had a couple of comments about people doing like 5, 6, 7K on the line, and I'm like, not even breaking 4. So that's a bit strange. But what I feel like I'm doing is I'm doing a lot more sprinting on the line. So maybe that's what it is, less actual distance and more sprinting, especially in this game where it was very one-sided. In my opinion, it's quite hard to do. Okay, but going on to the observation. It's okay, I think. So I went benches, and the things that were mainly pointed out to me were that if we go through like offsides, I gave 2 offsides, great, cool. And a lot of non-offsides, above standard expected, perfect. We've also got things like dealing with the benches. So he said I was good going up to there was a big injury and I went up to the technical area and he said it was good to see me get up there and stuff. He couldn't give me anything for the penalty, it says here. So overall, I think I've done okay. Let me just have a double check. But yeah, if we go for it properly, supporting the referee above standard expected for stuff like making sure I gave a free kick. He said I gave one in the 40th and the 63rd minute as well. And I was also on the line for tight corners, which he liked as well. And I held my position when it went out for goal kicks. There were no development points as well in this one. And he says, like above standard expected and responds effectively to changes in the game tempo, which is good. So everything seems really positive, and the mark is 72.5, which is, it's okay. So what I'm learning is I've spoken to a lot of people since the last vlog went, what was it, the Eastbourne vlog, where let's just say I was a little bit dramatic in how it went about things, but I've had a lot of talks to people, and basically I need these key match decisions to go my way, and I'm not really getting them. Tight offsides granted, especially at this level, still I don't think the observers are very much looking at me. They're still looking very heavily focused on the referee, rightly so as well, because he's the one that controls the game. So what we have to do is keep going. If I keep getting these 72.5, 72.5, 72.5, that's fine. 173 takes me back into sort of contention, and then if I can get 2 or 3 of them on the bounce, it puts me sort of at the group average. So I just need a key match decision, and then we can talk about that. We're going into a busy couple of months now in terms of November, December, Christmas fixtures. They haven't been released yet, but we can prepare for what is going to be a busy period, and I'm assuming I will pick up quite a few lines in that and quite a few observations. So for now, we now have to prepare tomorrow for South Park versus Walton and Hersham. So that'll be a good game, back in the middle. And then as far as I'm aware, I've got 2 middles on the spin, so I get nice into a nice flow there. And then we get our November fixtures through in the next couple of days. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well. But not too much analysis today. It's just very much a mindset thing of making sure that when I get these kind of marks, I can deal with them better than I did last time, which I think I have done. So I'm going to quickly go and prepare for what is going to be a Tuesday game, which we'll see next week now, and then I'll sign off the vlog in a bit. So that is another REFSIX weekly vlog. Like I said, in the analysis session, I've done a little bit of training today, and we are preparing for South Park tomorrow. So that will be next week's vlogs. That should be a good game, actually. It is, as far as I'm aware, the world's youngest football club owners or something on TikTok. So check them out as well. So thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Drop a comment if you want to see anything. Turn those bell notifications on so you never miss an upload. And I will see you next week for the next REFSIX weekly podcast. Vlog even. See ya.